Well, good afternoon, Chairman Young, council members. It's really a privilege and an honor to come here today and to come alongside San Diego PD and to share with you some of the things that we're doing. My name is Kendell Lang, and I'm the CEO for SensorWave Technology. And it really is an honor to come here and share with you some of the things that we're doing. I want to describe for you very quickly what we provide, how we do it, the direct impact on the community that we've been having, how we partner with San Diego Police Department and with Amerland, our partner as well. So I want to talk about a security solution that is changing lives. And we are having an impact in the community, and we're very pleased to present some of the real things that are going on in the community today that is about changing lives and building safer communities. So with that, I'll go through a couple of slides. First, I want to share with you some of the essential security components that we're delivering today. And the first is the intelligent wireless video surveillance. And this is a combination of hardware and software that is proudly manufactured here in San Diego. We actually have a manufacturing facility up in San Marcos, and our headquarters is in Carlsbad. This service that we're providing is run by San Diegans, so we're proud to be a part of this community. We provide 24/7 real-time monitoring with escalation procedures. So we utilize technology and human capabilities to provide what we call live proactive talk-down deterrence. We have specialized dispatch officers in our central monitoring facility that through every camera that we install, we have a speaker alongside that camera. It's an outdoor amplified speaker that gives our dispatch officers the ability to talk down into that community and to remotely be able to do command and control functions that can help deter and stop activities before they escalate. It's a unique proposition that we have found very effective in this particular community and other locations where we're installed. Now that gives us real-time access to viewing events, and we are completely shifting the paradigm of how security is being delivered in the marketplace today. We're changing it from reactionary, forensic, after-the-fact CCTV video solutions to real-time, proactive deterrence security solutions, and that's the service we're delivering called Virtual Patrol. If you can. Now, how it works at Seabreeze Gardens, we've installed a number of 36 fixed zoom cameras, 12 pan-tilt zoom cameras. We have 12 of our proprietary Matrix DVRs, which are digital video recorders. We have a proactive feature called Talk Down, which allows us to do real-time intervention into the property. We have a console, the software console, that Chief Boyd Long referenced, where we are partnering with the city to make that every camera visible to the City of San Diego Police Department. So the opportunity for us to make that visible to both the private security guarding company, as well as the property managers, as well as the police department, it creates a very unique partnership where the transmission of that information enables a very unique approach to security. So. Now, some of the things that I'm really pleased to share with you is that Seabreeze Gardens actually went live on July 8. We've been doing active monitoring since then. We have a very close working relationship with the property management company, Logan Property Management, which is part of the Amerland Group. We have seen an immediate, and it was referenced earlier, where there's been an immediate reduction in disruptive behaviors. So property that has been impacting the lives and the homes of people that live in this community, we have seen a significant reduction in noise issues. There have been talk downs that we have utilized, and we have video evidence of the absolute effective deterrence capability of this solution. And we've been involving the residents in the safety improvements that we've been doing on an ongoing basis. So it's been a very proactive partnership, and it is really a private-public partnership that allows us to enable the city with the technology views that they don't have to incur the expense of going through that scenario. So it's a very cooperative partnership. Now, when I talk about results, one of the proudest things that we're able to do is have you talk with our customers. And Beverly Williams, a 28-year resident of Seabreeze, said that I am ecstatic about this system. Okay? It's not often that you get your customers to say ecstatic about a service. So we're really pleased that we're able to have that kind of an impact on the community. Now, Captain Tony McElroy, and as Chief Long referenced earlier, we love this concept of force multiplier because we're able to do two things that are really important in the marketplace. There is an epidemic of false alarms going on that has dramatically impacted the delivery of service by the police department. If we can just, in a microcosmic way, affect the amount of false alarms going on in the industry, we've done a big thing. So we are actually changing the rate of false alarms, and as Captain Tony McElroy has talked about here, is that we have improved the quality of life for the residents at Seabreeze Gardens and made it easier for the police to be proactive at the property. Now, we do that through video verification. The concept of false alarms allows us to identify the issues and go through a threat assessment procedures that I'll talk about in just a second here, which allows us to give video verification to the responding officers, which really improves officer safety. So not only are we addressing the cost issue of reducing false alarms, but we are also providing video verification, which is all about officer safety. So if you want to proceed. So when we talk about threat assessment and escalation procedures, we receive a video alert. Our unique hardware and software solution provides a rules engine that basically is doing the heavy lifting out at the property. So our matrix device, the physical hardware that rests on the rooftops of the buildings that is connected to the cameras, provides a rule that says if this activity happens, then send an alert. That alert goes to our central monitoring, where our dispatch officers go through a threat assessment procedure. That threat assessment procedure can go through normal activity, which is logged and put into the database as normal activity. We'll go through suspicious activity parameters, where we'll initiate talk down. We'll give specific commands based on scripted scenarios that have been pre-approved both with the ownership, the property management, as well as San Diego Police and the private guarding company. And based on the results of that talk down, we'll then go through the escalation procedures. If it requires a further response, we'll then go through an identified threat, where we will call the on-site guarding service. And then we'll continue the escalation through actionable video verification, where we can actually, through email, through pagers, through text, through email with attached images, we can send that alert out to the appropriate pre-advance notified escalation list. We'll continue the talk down the whole time. There are some events where we've agreed with the property owners in advance that if we see this kind of activity, we will immediately call 911. We go through an immediate contact of the public safety officer on duty, and we will continue through our escalation procedure, sending out both the still images and the video clips to the appropriate first responders, on-site guards, and the property managers, so that everybody is informed and aware of the event as it's going on in real time. We continue our talk down, and then we continue to monitor that incident up until it's closed as an issue resolved, and then it goes into our database. Now, there's a lot of features and functions that I don't have time to go in here today, but I'd love the opportunity to answer some questions. You can go one more. We are all about creating a safer environment. There's a lot of technology features and functions that I mentioned that, behind the scenes that I could spend 2 hours talking about, but the real issue here is that we're talking about reducing costs associated with stopping vandalism, stopping damage before it occurs, deterring potentially criminal behavior before it escalates, and really improving community and law enforcement relationships. We view this as a strong example of how private-public partnerships can work really effectively, and allowing the private guarding resources to be utilized much more effectively. So we are about creating safer environments for both the occupants, the property managers, the owners, the community at large, because you do have visitors to this property, and also ensuring officer safety when they show up to respond to a particular event. So I appreciate the opportunity to share this information with you today, and we're proud to be a part of this solution.
Thank you for the presentation. We don't have any public members who want to comment, so we'll go straight to our committee member, Mr. Weso.